Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is Sunday, May 26, 2024. We will be looking at Proverbs chapter 26 and looks like verse 12 and 17. Do you see a man who is wise in his own eyes? You might be looking in the mirror. Oh, wait, that's not in there. I might be looking into a camera that's reflecting back at me. There's more hope for a fool than for him. A person, verse 17, a person passing by and meddles in a quarrel that's not his is like one who grabs a dog by the ears. You know, I find myself in those positions on a regular basis. A man who is wise in his own eyes. Anybody that knows me for any length of time knows that that's been me my entire life. So when I said looking in a mirror, looking into this camera and seeing myself on this screen, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Today I know there's more hope for a fool than for a man like that. And I'm not beating myself up. What I'm doing is recognizing who I've been and who I don't want to be ever again. Because I know there's more hope for a fool than there is for the man I've always been. You see, I'd always go out and I was the peacemaker. That's what I told myself. Peacemaker. Something was going wrong. I was there to correct it and fix it. It wasn't about that at all. I was meddling in things that weren't mine to meddle in. Today I recognize some things about myself that I never knew before. I recognized that I thought I had answers and I could see things. And because I could see them, it was my responsibility to fix them. Now, don't get me wrong. God shows me a lot of things to give me insight and direction. And I can see a lot of stuff. But today, I recognize that wisdom is knowing when I can change things and when I should stand back and just pray and trust God. I don't have to be the person passing by and just jumping into every little thing that's not mine to handle. Even when it feels like a personal attack directly towards me. I've had many occasions in the last several years where things have happened in somebody's life and it has directly impacted me. And I wanted to go in and just fix it. And instead, God's given me the opportunities to stand back and pray for that person. Be present for that person. Love that person where they're at. But without offering the excuses for them where they're at. Or excuses for me where I'm at. Today I know when I live those ways, there's more hope for a fool than for me. Those negative ways, let me clarify that, because what I just described before that was a decent way to handle things. I'm grateful for the fact that I get to be present and not have to make excuses later for why I did what I did. Today, we're going to spend some time, whether it's at church or going and doing that thing that you think is so important. There are a ton of rides today that I could be on, and I would love it. It would be fun. But I made a commitment to God. I made a pledge to God when I said, I want you to be my Lord. And I want to live to that today. And that's between me and God. That has nothing to do with you. You go out and you do what you believe is right, and you reap the consequences of your choices. I reap the consequences of preparing a message and going and sharing it today. I reap the consequences of getting on the motorcycle and going for a ride on a poker run. I reap the consequences of helping a brother fix his motorcycle or going to work. The consequences aren't negative in and of themselves. They are an outcome of choices we make. Today I recognize that I don't have to be a fool, and I definitely don't have to be someone who thinks I'm wise in my own eyes. I can rely on the wisdom of the Holy Spirit to move me forward. A little bit different feeling for the message today. Maybe a little deeper contemplation of where we might be and where we're going. Sometimes that's good. By the way, if you happen to be in the Bay City area and you want to join us for church, Narrow Path Christian Church, 921 North Johnson Street, and the service starts at 2 o'clock. We're going to talk a little bit more about what it means to contemplate and review. It's going to be a good message. And I haven't even written it yet. So show up and find out what God has to say. I love y'all. I hope you have a great day. God bless.